Did everyone forget about the COVID lockdowns? What was going on? Did everyone forget the medical tyranny that has been going on for over 100 years? Kind of fucking crazy. What's going on in the country? You know, they infiltrated everywhere, all of our schools, villages, all that shit in Alaska too. We just don't have as much, like, well, I haven't seen any Hamas or, terrorist acts and stuff. But the thing is, what happens in America, that butterfly effect. What happens overseas, the butterfly effect. You start getting all these people out here. They don't give a shit. They don't have no fucking clue what's going on overseas. They have no clue what's going on in their own communities. They're just anger addicts. Just a bunch of anger addicts and chaotic fucks. So what I'm predicting, once again, like happens every fucking time, we're going to start getting a lot more of these little thieves running around and a lot more of these little fucking chaotic fucks running around to steal and all that shit because of everything going on with the butterfly effect of fucking, the United States government, what's going on, open borders, the chaos in all the cities, all this shit. Don't believe anything that you hear and only half of what you see and read. You'll be fine. Use truth, logic, and common sense. When I see something popping off in my community that is wonky and, well, everything's fucking wonky, isn't it? Just roll out all these corporate fucking businesses, running out the little people, all that. And then, us little folks and stuff that have stores and little mom and pop stores and our own little businesses and stuff. Of course, we get everything from everywhere else and big corporate entities, products. It's capitalism. But when capitalism gets so, it's not even capitalism, it's this trickle down economics. Where is that? Everyone got so fucking selfish out there that they're not helping out the little guy. They're stomping on the little guy. They're stomping on the middle class. They stomp, 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 stomp. You want a tax revolt? That should have already been a thing. We shouldn't be paying taxes in America. Now, I understand the concept of, paying each other's ways. We got all this and that. But it still comes down to selfish fucking people. You're not selfish for wanting to do better in your life. It's the selfish motherfuckers out there that are willing to take from people that work their asses off. It's like getting your paycheck. It's like the only time the government shows up, they don't even have to do it physically. It's like it's right there on your fucking paycheck every week, every 2 weeks. Depends on how you get paid. That's when the government shows up every time. And if they don't like that you ain't paying enough, oh fuck, they come at you with all their Gestapo. It's fucking bullshit, man. It's bad enough we pay all this money around just in sales tax alone on the Kenai Peninsula, and I don't see it going to anywhere. But it's sure funny how these local peeps that are real estate agents, and they're all intertwined and intermixed all together into all these entities, and it's like a money funneling. And they all seem to get richer and richer and richer, and I haven't seen them do anything for the community. Oh, the guys of, oh, we're doing good. But if you were actually really track everything, and everything has a tracking number, everything is a paper trail, everything can be tracked. You start to find out who the real bastards are. It's not a new thing. It's not a new thing. It's been going on for fucking ever. This place here is just corrupt as a motherfucker. Always has been. Ever since, the Kenai Peninsula Borough was established. And tax and all, sales tax. So we got a few places in Alaska that have sales tax. It's like Valdez, you got Palmer, Wasilla area, you got Fairbanks, got taxes. Anchorage doesn't have tax, which is surprising, but they got so much. Almost half the population. Well, it's like a third of the population lives in Anchorage. Another third lives in Fairbanks. And then the rest is just spread out. You don't even have that huge of a population in our state's capital in Juneau. But it's like all the villages, all the little towns, all the tiny cities and everything in Alaska, they're all run by corrupt. Even the villages and stuff I've seen, even here with their own native corporations and stuff like Salamantoff, Siri, Kanatsi. It seems like a bunch of money laundering going on. There is a lot of good things too with their natives, but yeah, they're all indoctrinated with all these fucking pilgrims and this capitalism, and it's like, nope. Look at our permanent fund dividend. Bunch of sellouts. My own fucking lineage, my own bloodline, Eskimos, the Indian tribes of Alaska, totally sold out to the federal government to be regulated and the tyranny placed upon them. That is all, it's fucking nonsense, man. But they still claim on, the radio and all that shit. It's like, Alaska's tribal land. It's like, is it? Well, to me it is, because I'm a free citizen. And I will remain free. I don't need a piece of parchment to tell me, it's not even to tell me. I don't need a piece of parchment to tell other fucking people, like strangers, like our government and everything, that you're fucked. Like, fuck the fuck off. But it's there to stop the tyranny from happening, as long as the citizens, we the people, by the people, for the people, stand up against it. That's not terrorism. That's looking out for our kids. That's looking out for our future generations. To actually have a life like we grew up with in the 70s and 80s and 90s. I mean, it started getting really fucking wonky and shit, and a lot of things has been wonky. But at least we had a nice, 15, 20 years through the 80s and 90s where it was just like, pfft. I mean, look at how many white kids and everything wanted to be Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Grant. That's just basketball stuff. That's just, look back at everything. These 20 and 30-year-olds now, they're just like, not all of them are gone. Some of them actually had good parents and shit, that taught them real things, but such a fucking shit show. Clown world. The only way to take care of it is we need to uphold the Nuremberg Code. We need to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. We need to uphold the Bill of Rights. We need to uphold the Declaration of Independence. It's your Salty Alaskan Rambo out.